How's it going, everyone? Coach Vin here.
Coach Bill.
Coach Bill here. We're going to go through 2 drills today with you guys. The first drill is going to be a net swing with the tee. I will go more into depth about why a lot of players use that drill. And I'm also going to discuss the Yellich drill, which I will also go over in a little bit. Coach Bill, want to jump in and talk a little bit about those drills, just like why we use them and just kind of, how the body should move while we do them.
Yeah, I'll feed off you. So
right.
when we go back and forth,
Okay.
kind of go back and forth.
All right, so we're going to start off with slow motion net swings. Coach Bill's going to take 3 to 5. So we're going to start off with the net swing. So the key with this, guys, is the way we use this drill, we want to make sure that we get as close to the net as possible without touching it. So what we do is we take the knob, we put it on our belly button, and we get as close to the net as we can without touching it or grazing it just a little bit. Coach Bill is set up in a stance, his feet are spread apart, and what he's going to try and do is he's going to hit the ball opposite field. So if you see, I have 2 cones on the ground for a visual, so a lot of players are visual players. I have a red cone on the left side. We do not want to hit it pull side on this drill. We want to hit it where that green cone is, opposite field. So you should be able to hit that ball opposite field without hitting the net. So if you hit the net, that means your hands got away from your body and your swing's getting long. We want to keep our hands in a straight line directly to the baseball. All right, so Coach Bill will take about 3 to 5. Pretty good, right? Good rep. It's a good snap. That's 5 pushes. So Coach Bill's going to do 5 push-ups for every ball he pulls.
Overtime. There. All right. One more out of 5.
Yep. Nice.
Out of 5.
Yep. So I mean, Coach Bill does his push-ups when he doesn't do the rep correctly or takes a bad rep. However, you did take 4 good ones.
Yeah.
Or 4 successful ones, I should say. So that's a 4 to 5 or 4 to 1 ratio where he succeeded, and he only took 1 bad swing. A lot of players, young players especially, get caught up in that 1 bad swing. Don't do that. You flush it, you move on to the next swing. So, Coach,
This is a tough drill.
Yeah, it's very tough.
Easy. It's not easy going out working off the working off the net. So.
Are you ready to take a step back?
Sure.
And what Coach Bill is going to do is I'm going to move him back about a step. And what he's going to do, he's going to do the same exact thing, but now the ball's in front of him more. So it's really going to force him to get his hands to the baseball and not cut. We want him to take the barrel and keep going towards the pitcher. If he starts to cut the bat, you're going to see the ball tumble to the left side where that red cone is, where he does not want to hit it. All right.
All right, so I'm behind it now. I still got to go right side.
Still got to go right side. Yep.
Still 5 push-ups for everyone?
5 push-ups for everyone. Okay. So this is a drill, guys, I used to do at Quinnipiac. It's very difficult to do.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think it's
That's okay. So you guys can't really see from the side right now, but this drill, when you do it for the first time, your first movement is the shoulder flying open a little bit. I can see just a little bit with you, and that little shoulder turn right before he swings is causing the knob to go that way, and your barrel follows your knob. So he's hitting the ball good. He's hitting it on a nice line, just not on the right side.
The last one was crushed. I'll say that.
It was.
Not in this field.
Oh, there you go. That was it right there.
There you go.
Love it. Last one.
Feeling it. We'll edit that one out. standing on that? Alright, 15. It's a good ball right there. Alright, 15 big ones.
Those are good push-ups, Coach.
Thanks. Power core.
So you guys don't know, Coach Murph's behind the camera right now. That's called internal rotation with the elbows. Not too bad right there for how old? 25?
Yeah, 25. That's what
25?
we're working on. By the time we're done with this, 25-year-old Coach Bill is going to be emerging when we get back to business here.
I can't wait to see it. So I'm done torturing you now. I'm going to take over. This next drill, I call it the Yellich drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up behind the tee just like Coach Bill was. But now, instead of spreading my feet out, my feet are going to be close together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on putting all my weight on my backside and making sure that my weight, when I land, is balanced, or maybe 40, 60, 45, 55 for you guys who like numbers. The point is not to leak forward. So if I start to leak forward with my weight, that creates a lot of problems, not only in my swing, but my pitch selection. All right, so the goal is to stay back as long as possible and drive that ball middle the other way. All right.
So, Coach Burrow, maybe get this from the side. All right, let's get, we'll get 5 from the side and 5 from the back.
Yeah, so this is an advanced drill. I actually challenge the older guys to do this one, especially guys who are loud on the front sides. This is really going to force you to sit back and drive from your hip and not from your front side. So this is an advanced drill. I actually challenge the older guys to do this one, especially guys who are loud on the front sides. This is really going to force you to sit back and drive from your hip and not from your front side. So I'm going to find my balance. You don't have to lift your foot up that far. You just got to lift it up a little bit. All right? Can't find my balance. If you can't find your balance, take a deep breath and relax. It's not a race. So once you find it, you can go. So if you see, my head didn't really go past my midline. If my head goes past my midline and it's on my right side, I'm leaking too far, I'm not doing the drill correctly. I'm also listening for sound too. So not only are baseball players visual, they have to use their other senses too. So they need to feel the barrel and the bat, and you also need to listen to the sound of the ball hitting the bat. So every time I hit off the tee, I'm listening for a specific sound, and if I don't hear it, I know I have to change something, whether it's my hands or my lower half. That's one of the things that I look for or listen for, is a loud crack. So I got it there, but I rolled it. Shoulder flew open a little too soon. Closed. Actually, I know you fly push-ups. You fly push-ups. So much for chest day, Marv.
I have to say, those internal rotation push-ups are a lot easier now that, I've been in there for like 4 weeks, so.
Yeah.
They're a lot harder than this.
Oh, yeah. So when you do it right, I also have to note this, you will feel your hip drive through on your swing if you do it correctly. So that one, I felt it and I heard the crack off the bat. It was loud. in this game. All right, so that's the routine I want you guys to try today. Coach Bill?
Yeah, just a couple things. So one of the, we're doing the push-ups today.
Yep.
I would encourage you guys, when you fail, give yourself push-ups. And it's not because you hate yourself, it's because it's going to help your concentration. So you know that, I can tell you the ones when I had that set of 15, my level of concentration went a lot higher after I missed the first two.
Yep.
And it's unless you put something on the end of it, it's easy not to concentrate. The second thing with the drill you're just doing, the thing I love about this drill, is that I'd say the biggest flaw that young hitters come in with, 11, 12, 13, is that they load and they come back, but they never get moving back to the pitcher. And so when they bring it back, they bring it back too far, but they never come back, and all of a sudden my shoulders start to tilt the wrong way. Okay, and so the nice thing about that drill is that you're focused on keeping your head at and behind the midline.
Yep.
But you have a positive move toward the pitcher. And
Right.
so if you put those two things together, they're really important. That drill really makes that happen.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's a very good drill. It's something that I used to do all the time. It's, again, another drill I learned in college. Coach Delaney, and actually Skip too.
Yeah.
I threw that in, so.
Cool. Well, boys, great job today, Coach. Great job today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too, good job.
Thanks. You're in school right now. Make sure to get all your assignments done. Get out, get some exercise. It was a beautiful day this morning. I think it's still pretty good right now. Make sure to be respectful to your parents. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.